Hi everybody, this is a video to show you how to take through Design Space the new SVG to cut a lovely strong carry box to hold a glass, a small box of chocolates and a bottle of sparkling wine, one of those little mini bottles that's around £4 or £5 usually. So this is the file for the main outer box, and as you can see it comes in, everything you need to make the box is in one SVG. And as usual, the first thing you need to do with any multi-part SVG with score lines is you need to convert those lines that come in as cuts which need converting to scores. And with my SVGs, they're always in this first group in the layers panel. So find your layers panel wherever it is in the version of Design Space that you're using. If any multi-part cut file SVG has been saved correctly, it will be in 3 groups, and you can see that these are groups because we can toggle them open and closed. So one group should contain all the score lines and no coloured cut pieces. The group underneath it, ideally, so that it's layered correctly, should contain all the coloured cut pieces and any cuts within them, so like that little cut and these cutouts. And then the whole SVG will be in yet another group. That's just the way they come in. So it's better if you can do the 3 ungroups that you need to do in this order that I'm going to show you. So as I said, all the lines that need converting to scores with my SVGs are always in this first subgroup in the layers panel. You've got your main group and then the 2 subgroups within it. And rather than start by ungrouping the whole thing, it's better to work on the subgroups first. So you're just going to select the name of the group that's got all the scores in it. And when you select the name, it selects everything within that group. And when they're selected, you need to find your operations menu. I'm on the desktop version for PC. It's in the top left hand corner. Click on basic cut because that's what they are at the moment, and then go down to score in the drop down menu that comes up. And you can see that they've been converted now because they're now dashed online, which means when you send to make it, Design Space is going to ask you for a scoring tool. While they're still selected like that, go back to your layers panel and up to the top and click on ungroup. That will be somewhere else if you're on the mobile app. It'll be in a different little part of your menu, but ungroup is the name of the command you're looking for. The second step is to select the group below that has all the coloured cut pieces in it. Again, you're just going to click on the name of that group and it selects everything within it, and all we need to do here is ungroup. And then you've got that final third ungroup where you need to select absolutely everything on screen. And since you're working in your layers panel, it's quickest just to click at the top of your layers panel if you're on the desktop version. If you don't have that option, use the select all button wherever that is, or you can just drag a box to select everything like that. When everything's selected, do that third ungroup. So 3 ungroups, ideally in that order: score lines, colour cut pieces, the whole SVG. So now that everything is a completely separate piece, we can attach the score lines to the pieces that they relate to, and we need to do that individually. If you attach the whole SVG, it'll be massive and you'll get a message that Design Space can't cut it, your machine can't cut it, because it'll tell you the project's not compatible. So the quickest way, I think, to select individual pieces is to click on screen somewhere near one, any one, it doesn't matter where you start, drag a box to enclose it, oops, like that, and then choose attach. Again, on PC it's at the bottom of your layers panel, it'll be somewhere else on the mobile app. And you need to do that attach for every individual piece in your SVG that's got score lines in it. And with this one, that's absolutely everything except that little pale blue piece over on the left hand side there, which is the acetate window. That'll cut from acetate. Okay, so everything's converted and attached and ready to make it. So we'll click make it and see what happens. So I'm going to choose A3. The front and the back of the box are big pieces. This is quite a big box. They need a sheet of A3 on their own. The side panels as well, because they go down and over and under, they're big pieces, so you need a piece of A3 for those. The acetate will cut from an A4. And these are the side panels. And I've just left them a different colour just in case you want to make, say if you were making a, I don't know, if you were making a black box, it might be nice to have red inserts inside or white inserts that reflect the light off the things inside it a bit better. Even if you make those the same colour as all your other pieces, you'll still need another A3 to cut them anyway. Okay, and that's it. So that's the outer box. I'm not going to cut it, so I'll just go back and delete all those. And now I'll bring in the little chocolate box, which is super easy. This is just a little sliding tray with a handle. I'll just zoom in a bit. So again, we need to do that converting scores thing. As you can see, we've got the main group and two subgroups, and we need to select that first subgroup. So you click on the second line down in your layers panel, go over to your operations menu, click on basic cut and choose score from the drop down, and you can see that they're converted. While they're converted, you need to ungroup them. While they're selected rather, not converted. Second step, click on all the colour cut pieces. Again, just click on the name of the group and it selects everything, and we just need to ungroup those. And then final third ungroup, select everything on screen and ungroup once more. Now these, the right thing to do, the correct thing to do, is to select each one individually and attach it. So that's really, get into that habit, select them individually like that. But because it's a tiny little box, is this one, if I select all those, yeah, they'll fit nicely on a piece of 12 by 12. They might even, how big is that? Yeah, it's too wide. That's 25. Yeah, so it cuts from one piece of 12 by 12 or two A4s. Let's have a look. Yep, there it is on a 12 by 12, but it will cut from A4, but you will need two sheets then. Okay, so that's super easy. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to come back to me. I'm always happy to help. You can get in touch on Etsy or Facebook. The links are in the description below. And if you've just stumbled across this video and you'd quite like to buy the SVG, the link to do that is also in the description. Thanks a lot. Bye.